Hello and welcome to another edition of Open Heavens Reflections. It's great to be with you today, and I pray that you will be blessed as you watch today as we reflect on the daily devotion written by Pastor E.A. Adeboye, the Redeemed Christian Church of God General Overseer. My name is Andrea Onduku, and with my husband, Dr. Apu Onduku, we pastor Chapel of Grace, a parish of the Redeemed Christian Church of God in Bradford in West Yorkshire. Today's topic is home away from home. Home away from home. Our Bible passage is taken from 2 Kings chapter 4, verse 8 to 17. It says, "And it fell on a day that Elisha passed to Shunem, where was a great woman, and she constrained him to eat bread. And so it was that as oft as he passed by, he turned in thither to eat bread. And she said unto her husband, Behold now, I perceive that this is a holy man of God, which passeth by us continually. Let us make a little chamber, I pray thee, on the wall, and let us set for him there a bed, and a table, and a stool, and a candlestick. And it shall be, when he cometh to us, that he shall turn in hither. And it fell on a day that he came hither, and he turned into the chamber and lay there. And he said to Gehazi his servant, Call this Shunammite. And when he had called her, she stood before him. And he said unto him, Say now unto her, Behold, thou hast been careful for us with all this care. What is to be done for thee? Wouldest thou be spoken for to the king or to the captain of the host? And she answered, I dwell among mine own people. And he said, What then is to be done for her? And Gehazi answered, Verily she hath no child, and her husband is old. And he said, Call her. And when he had called her, she stood in the door, and he said, About this season, according to the time of life, thou shalt embrace a son. And she said, Nay, my Lord, thou man of God, do not lie unto thy handmaid. And the woman conceived and bare a son at that season that Elisha had said unto her, according to the time of life." Our memory verse is from 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10. "As every man hath received the gift, even so minister the same one to another, as good stewards of the manifold grace of God." The rather long Bible passage that we have considered today gives us extraordinary insight into the life of a woman who had virtually lost hope concerning her problem of childlessness. As she made herself available to create a home away from home for the man of God, the Lord remembered her, and she was able to have a child even at her relatively old age. If you also remember the case of Sarah and Abraham in Genesis chapter 18, their unusual hospitality of strangers, who were in fact angels, fast-tracked the arrival of their child of promise. These are very useful lessons to us as we navigate through life in our highly individualistic environment where neighbors hardly interact. God is always doing something in return for our generosity when we can follow His footsteps in carrying out acts of hospitality. Let's pray today and ask God for the grace to be hospitable, that at every point in time we would be the arms and legs of Jesus to those around us. And we know that as we do, He will also look favorably upon us and our issues. We give God all the glory today. Thank you so much for watching today. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.